as a chief justice wo anase as a judge wodi asem say otu no what the almighty mra na ka pepepe na de be ya adwuma na tentrene na de be ya adwuma and this tentrene kire say obi armed robber na first counter ya robbery maximum ya 25 years robbery no maximum aye do watuma a chekora no 25 years edin fan so commit robbery ne be 10 o kan 25 years at the time say 10 ubetimanya maximum o there all things being equal me mfa ne say maximum no na wo dey there wo dey bo no it is a maximum sentence kra na the 25 years no kwatam say 10 ya man 71 minimum charges do I the bo no there ya man 71 years so one kasa one punish na wi a wasan begina I say otu na so ye na nya no na ade ye adwuma nemum wo de na wa wo pe na ye adwuma ejenya me nwanwa say sa chief justice we acting chief justice wo san de ne be ye chief justice a de open no de be ye adwuma
na
so eti de open no de be ye adwuma de a ono o ma so a anything be obetima create misbehavior no de amount stated misbehavior na de remove what I say because
na kwame yes and one I was speaking to the but na kwame we de wadaroma mesra say video no ka obesa to the ato
3 years we sit in Accra here. When a magistrate at Gosu decides to send the boy to prison for 3 years, we sit in Accra here and say the man stole only a bunch of plantains. Do you know what it means what the bunch of plantains means to my mother? It's like stealing your car. You see? So, I mean, there are so many reasons. The magistrates and the judge, they are trained. They have this, the sentencing guidelines. They have them. But sometimes they have to go beyond it. In my youthful days, I gave somebody 70 years. Atta, I gave him 70 years. And what I told myself was that if Atta was given 30 years and he comes back, my family will be the first family he will attack. So by the time he comes back after 70 years, I'll be dead and gone. We sit in Accra here.
And gone. But lawyer, the key word, no, or say he has to go beyond. Beyond.
Yeah.
Now, just also say or just then kwa ehiano.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah.
Then kwa ehiano. Jeli we are not just na.
Yes.
We call the kwai.
You see, I can't be as a Ghana. Your judges are being trained. You train you on your sentencing guidelines. Asama obi na no kind. You see, Ghana does not have a single codified sentencing guidelines document. You need single codified sentencing guideline. But yenye di ni bia yenye free your criminal code domine criminal procedure. When it comes to criminal issues and other laws bibi te say mining laws. Ebi na dynamic count regulation 33 to regulation 43 no. It places much burden on ya manager wo mining sites and say we now hear environmental problem hazards ni bibi abi protect environment. Enye the leaseholder ya man to mean say ebi chama Wontumi on the lease in man no ba wo manager no ebi ni manager no mo ba be use no de na be ye accuser or ba be ye witness no. I know any go so no pay nyina.
And I court.
I am a court. And na me wo Western North.
Okay.
On say we also ne baby ani. Also am a call pa. Na de na me book mase.
Oh, okay. Okay, nti adwuma no do ko miamia.
Na me wa Accra.
Oh.
Ko baby bebre. Baby a service ni be hia bia na
wo ko.
Yeah. Me na boy ho ban na de yakọ na de aba.
No. Ya tell say dey say ja legal breaks. Na Edwaveti u follow kakra.
Kakra de me follow and I'm to say na mama yarega ne osa hene na just say enye easy crap.
Enye easy.
Say you see the mama te ase ne say o share the way a man ya dey remove chief justice na matter ne so pending or court na afenyo marking say disputed or issue was disputed chief justice fa baby na enye say MPP 70 fa baby na me na ya adwene because one sa chief justice ikura no ma me say on fatase so any in ama me nso the court na ukoso any in na ono na eba betena ma me na asem bia ibedi so o me na ebe panel judges ebetena asem no so na ekwan ben so na wo fa so na ma me no wanya pepepe and your 1992 constitution so talk about rule of what natural justice fairness any ade enti na ko ba se ma mi ya the chief justice we yaba now say chief justice or no acting chief justice or can send be kra na no de also no sentence
Atta
yi no sentence wa na say we ya ma Atta yi kra no wasan ko di be
ho no meba because ho no me bo video no kra ba ahwefo eti me sheda aba ho de
no before ansa na obetimi aye chief justice na na so be judge no osue oath na oath na wo so ne say what de mara no ene pepepe ye ene de be ye obia emara ne sesen so obi am robber charge say nko na de charge na enti woko 71. I'm not saying say Atta yi eye bone a nipa okunkum omo ne ade e o se eja no e ma ne ko but the point is saying emara na sia prescribe say o so de punish no enti wo hwe say wo no o so no de prescribe ama no nya no ne to da wo hwe na che say oath na o so ye no enya no na acting chief justice no de ye adwuma
your chief justice na
no so any stated misbehavior ni bia you see stated misbehavior no enye bia you see question me bisa ne say se atimi de stated misbehavior bia ade ne nye stated the kra na wo ho because makasa article 1911 of the 1992 constitution of the Republic of Ghana any offense bia yen state ye bia no ontimi mfa punish obi enti before I become stated misbehavior no da bia me can say them adjective word stated no and I qualify now misbehavior therefore adjective qualifies now and adjective no abe qualify now misbehavior it is a misbehavior edia na some misbehavior no it must be stated in our written laws in the written law ben ya state as a chief justice o tu kwan ana o de ne be tu kwan eye bone in which laws of Ghana ana ya chiro mu eti wo ni clear say yetimi de ade we ya stated misbehavior na de chief justice free wa abra stated in yense because framers of the 1992 constitution no sebe omo nya obi omo da omo nwino omo dwene yie pa anti no omo de stated be kan misbehavior ho sa se me keke me kan da bia enti before misbehavior bi be ya misbehavior na che say offense no must be stated that was say atro e wa your written law so what you say and on article 1911 of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana also all offense must be stated and the penalty for it must be prescribed in our written laws. It is a yen state sa offense na then a wow creative offense na sha that is our offense ni bebo obi na di remove no as chief justice now so what swear oath as a chief justice wo anase as a judge wudi asem say oath no what the almighty mra na ka pepepe na de be ya adwuma na tentene na de be ya adwuma. When this attention nature say obi armed robber na first count ya robbery maximum ya 25 years robbery no maximum aye do watuma a chekora no 25 years edin fan so commit robbery ne be 10 o kan 25 years the time say 10 ubetimanya maximum o de all things be equal me mfa ne say maximum no na o de ye de o de bo no it is a maximum sentence kra na the 25 years no ko time say 10 ya man 71 minimum charges do I the born no there ya man 71 years so one kasa one punishing na wi wasan begina say otu na so ye na nya no na ade ye adwuma na mum wo de na wa wo pe na ye adwuma ejenya me nwanwa say sa chief justice we acting chief justice wo san de ne be ye chief justice a de ope na de be ye adwuma
na
so eti de ope na de be ye adwuma de a ono o ma so a anything be obetima create misbehavior na de amount stated misbehavior near their removal. What I say because
Nana Kwame, yes, and one I was speaking to the but Nana Kwame, where they met Wadaruma. Master's video the Kaubesa to be there to
3 years. We sit in Accra here when a magistrate at Gosu decides to send the boy to prison for 3 years. We sit in Accra here and say the man stole only a bunch of plantains. Do you know what it means to what the bunch of plantain means to my mother. It's like stealing your car. You see? So, I mean, there are so many reasons. The magistrates and the judge, they are trained. They have this, the sentencing guidelines. They have them. But sometimes they have to go beyond it. In my youthful days, I gave somebody 70 years. Atta, I gave him 70 years. And what I told myself was that if Atta was given 30 years and he comes back, my family will be the first family he will attack. So by the time he comes back after 70 years, I'll be dead and gone. We sit in a cry here.
And gone. But lawyer, the key word, or say he has to go beyond. Beyond.
Yeah.
Now, just also say or just then kwa ehiano.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah.
Then kwa ehiano. Jeli we are not just na.
Yes.
Where we call the kwai.
You see, I can't be as a Ghana. Your judges are being trained. You train you on your sentencing guidelines. Asama obi na no kan no. You see, Ghana does not have a single codified sentencing guidelines document. You need single codified sentencing guideline. But yenye di ni bia yenye free your criminal code domine criminal procedure. When it comes to criminal issues and other laws bibi te say mining laws. Ebi na dynamic kan regulation 33 to regulation 43 no. It places much burden on your manager. Wo mining sites and say we now hear some environmental problem hazards ni bibi will be protect environment and yet the leaseholder yamani to mean say ebi chama Wontumi on the lease in the man but wo manager no ebi ni manager no mo ba be use no de na be ye accuser or ba be ye witness no. So the point is, whilst a Ghana ni sentencing guidelines a codified one ya codify ni nyina other jurisdiction no oko United States ni ada UK unbetimanya sentencing guidelines ya try ni say by the end e define to beba mining law u breaching mining regulation na e won sentencing guidelines so ho sa ana oye boni bia ya criminal code no na we say ya dey sentencing guideline and looking at the severity of the offense now wa commit no ana a prescribable punishment for it. And America say if you read article 1911, actually say all offenses must be defined and the penalty for it must be prescribed in our written laws. And this offense be you define it. Now penalty for it no has also been prescribed in our written laws. So there. Then the sentencing guideline no ya the amount that what a musa who say sentencing guideline no e wa has say nipa wo ye boni we ya asotwen say ne de ma no. So the point is, I then also unko de go beyond. It is all person uchi obi aso a go beyond the sentencing guidelines I de ama wo. And to be candid with you, sentencing guideline for armed robbery or armed robber. And I make a say there is no judge in this country who can boldly say the sentencing guidelines in respect of robbery ever caught more than 25 years, the maximum. And it means that the person had a brush with the law. That means that person had already committed series of offenses, and the person has been pronounced guilty by a court of law, a competent court of law. So the person had a brush with the law. It means that the court to be punishes any panel with the same punishment, and then I'll be to court 25 years. It is a committee offense. No offense.
That is away 70 years. No,
71. Go beyond the sentencing guideline. That is the true picture or the true nature of the acting chief justice that we are dealing with. And then I make what I say. I was a chief justice in the intimidation as on your position. Because if the rules have prescribed a mode that was all the punishment will be, you don't go beyond. We all are servants of the rules and we need to worship the rules. And the rules are not ornamental pieces to be broken. The rules are not ornamental pots to be broken. It is Ghana ya prescribable. If you read Boyfie versus NTAC Properties Limited, it says that where a court prescribes where an enactment prescribes a procedure, that procedure ought to be followed. So enactment be actually procedure be say procedure way and yemfa emu man procedure way yemfa punish obia. You cannot go beyond it. That is why I'm saying that Boyfie versus NTAC Properties Limited. I think 1998, 1999. One Ghana law report, I think, I stand to be corrected. It says that where an enactment has prescribed a procedure to be followed, that procedure ought to be followed. So it means that say enactment be rules be actually kwanya yemfa so mfanye bibia untimi free, you cannot go beyond it. So if you look at the acting chief justice ni statement or kana actually say or sentence wa onko otu na waswe no ese media maswe otu say me acting chief justice
I say or did the bush you have for life is in danger.
You see if you read article 296 of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, it says that whoever wills power and as obi a de power amani biano, that person should be fair and candid to everyone. Any kwasa sa power na de ama no o use no capricious. Any kwasa o use no resentment. Any kwasa o use no what? Arbitrarily. Enti sa words we article 296, you should be fair and candid to everyone. So obi aye bone rules na prescribe say na wasa punish no. What go beyond it? Also abegina swear oath of allegiance and answer oath actually say Ghana for me the pepepe ye any omeyimbra and ebeye ebedi obi a pepepe. Now Chief Justice is saying this in the presence of the learned people our parliament. Now obi raise objection to that. No actually say disputed Chief Justice Mama Yarega jina ho say sa nipa ntimi nkasa sa asem no. You see some of us here to abamaye emayen ko parliament and that the parliament won ko mu ni asem no. I'm telling you kayen hwe no. Because some of us can be very rude parliament war. So parliamentary hazards now any BB cause to be anka nya adwuma no manya record. The point is that
parliament will need rules.
Oh, the rules. You see, but rules no, you will rules near practice. You see, e bi na make sure so you co accused person and na be witness. There is no rule. Ghana actually say accused person, co-accused person can be used as a witness. There is no rule. But oba per practice, lawyers and judges aya manakoso. And there is a decided cases yebenya. By rules no mu so per practice ora afenyo markings right say we make commentary. Per practice start war aba ayimu nyina so Peter Lajete no mo parliament nyina. Eti per practice na de bia ha wo no was say ovent na sa de ni free mu. Eti oka sa de na wo say o the rules o ba be ya adwuma nti practice na nya adwuma. Ade ti na practice direction. Chief Justice between the practice direction about say efunu bia wo a yemfa injunction to so within 14 aye ne ba be yemfa injunction to efunu so enso obi aye bone ani funu na wo say injunction so about practice direction nya ba untimi nya hwemfa enti na me kire say if you look at the demeanor, the conduct and the Chief Justice ne someone no work kan enya me nwanwa so mo remove mami esaba araba tokono. Because the rule says that a stated misbehavior, and the word stated is an adjective word qualifying and now misbehavior. It means that misbehavior to mean so just unless the offense is what defined, stated. So framers of the 1992 Constitution, and answer for let us attach an adjective word to the misbehavior so that it will make the misbehavior to be strong. It means that every misbehavior must be stated in our written laws, which is in tandem with Article 1911 of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. All offenses must be defined and the penalty for it must be prescribed in our written laws. Ehene fa book muni actually say Chief Justice timene na yere ne ba into kwan. But you use way as misbehavior there true no there. Aden na acting Chief Justice no. Or no there was sentenced to obi abro so abra was swear oath of allegiance and misbehavior for him to be removed. And the point is that say ya anya careful now swear ni in we are decision a Ghana Bar Association versus Attorney General. A Supreme Court decision. Ghana Bar Association versus Attorney General. You cannot. Maybe I say, and I told Abama MPP, Cromuntimima may remove such Chief Justice no, unless offer Article 146 and so. And Mammy Tokuno, see, and any ye. Et Mammy Tokuno Tiho. I will no swim so no. At the Nanko, your Chief Justice Oba. You used to Article 146. I know what challenge. So we a disputed Chief Justice. Because what challenge wo opposition now oba say wo what challenge until the matter is before a court of law. It before a court of law I don't want two school of thought. The moment I walk court of law cry you can say in. eti after your markings asem o can say disputed acting chief justice no oh you're right because say nipa no one kasa office na oba na disputed I work out and two ye jaw ne asua winna wo na be empanel sa judges 5 and 3 ne ho ahwan ne ade no 5 na mo matena so e beda na maame na nya fair trial so be hu die nti a wo be raise rules are govern parliament as a oni ho kwan so can say that we have rules. There is a clear dichotomy between what rules and practice direction and per practice the a parliament here it would me ma per practice so by school na roman fo nyina de e bia me de ya asem ka o mu nyina sha atale si o mu na ase Ghana law bia nche se sha asa by per practice roman sorry bi o mu de o ma atale si o mu na ase so practice is different from the rules me pacho ho nya me kire no so I guess me do atayi chromophobia ni ho amanije ne ho because obetimi attack me but the point is eno nkire say so go beyond sentencing guideline na yede amawo sentencing guideline also ono ankasa ono ne yere ne manchi it means that o think about ni yedie eno ne welfare nko but all kasa kwa na say I was thinking about the good people of Ghana fo nyina bo say onne ne yere ene ne manchi that means that you remove chief justice ne de ono na ba for no ni yedie ne yere na wo prison ho ayi na wo hwe so no say de omo ho ebesi ato omo no manya bibia die eye nti eno na odwene no.
All right, Wontumi TV so enie na lawyer Evans Osei-Bonsu ene and what's here make us say Dr. China atna se enchekra be few minutes beba de che but answer beba Dr. China and China lawyer na chese per ensema okay see say you know if I'm not mistaken Bayer 7 legal suits also in the court regarding a chief justice.
That is so.
Na yavete a year Justice Paul Baffor Nesi so do ba be chief justice no. Said the uchire no. Na che so do no ba be hwe a year ma be do asem no so. Na ono aba betena akoya no hu no say enya ade obehwe say
ma me nya fair trial. Aha no nya fair trial and if you look at the
and obi can say bia mo na mo bro for preempt and
no, that we are not preempting any court or prejudicing the mind of the omo no ye no rather prejudicing the mind of the court because what the national so awie enti ma me na kora wa asem na court nsa ama na ye moot because I'm challenging the capacity of the acting chief justice aye de ne ba be chief justice and the matter is before a court of law what court of law yedi ana wo wakosue ni in because President Mahama epentam bibia fast omu hasty madam for be na kan I don't know what they are rushing for eti within 4 years here was here timi reset her within 4 years Ghana School of Law was here resetting yan crofon kwa etimi wuramu more so be at 3,000 I was here for you making sure NDC for ebia bibrabe lawyers you see the point at the end I rush do mine so the point is Ghana Bar Association versus Attorney General Supreme Court dikara kasa asem say si enya so obi ma ne be chief justice untimi remove no be president be ntimi nsake no because if you read the case of Agbebo versus Attorney General when President Kofo sought to remove Agbebo as a judicial secretary President Kofo yes obey Agbebo free ordinary as a president of the republic Agbebo court sexual right to question what the president is doing so president need power say witimi here then e ho na na hu through democracy so we need to mean say sack me because the onus lies on the chief justice to sack me but not you power near the chief justice on between you me free so as a judicial secretary but not you the president and the court indeed court no catch as president Kofo wudi ho kwan and the court put fetters on President Kofo's functions now or person that's a clear separation of powers here a clear democracy but the point is where there one kasa acting chief justice obey chief justice o na obey panel nipa amoma betna maame isaba tokono asem so and what challenges say wo kra de do tena so me kwan mo fa so yi mi gusu ye chief justice kra me kwan mo fa so yi mente ase court no fa ne decision bra nanka o de mane ate kopim say ye benya chief justice amana betna ho okay ni enya obi oye obey fe say wo de na betna so wo fi say ba bia de na betna nti obe firi ho ama obi aba o mfiri ho maame isaba tokono ensamba but you see the American said the wo ye ne nebia no let me tell you kwan o mafa so yi maame isaba tokono menye panyini wa MPP but what I'm telling them ne say a 1,000 years crowd this woman will be reinstated oman state no ko be tue ni sika nyina de ama no matter law bi a NDC besesa ne bia maame ni sika no obo ano de ato and me I'm not minya power na say ke bia president Dr. Baumia na say ura Canada Japan na mo pribi benya post ni ama metumi say kwahye honoma akada memo matue ni sika nyina de ama no na mama Ghana compensate ma me no kra because kwa mu fa so yi no emre bia nim the point is papa yi wo de na ba o say oye acting keke o acting na wo de na betena so enipa ye challenge na work court of law ayedi ono so na ebe empanel judges amoma betena na senso na yefa na obenya pepepe ye. If you read the preamble of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic, we the good people of Ghana in the name of God give to ourselves this particular constitution. So constitution in the basic your freedom, prosperity, you see fairness, and equity. I talk about so the preamble of the 1992 constitution in our FAPM and the preamble. No? That is why I'm saying that if you read Article 296 of the 1992 Constitution, if you read Chapter 5 of the 1992 Constitution, it talks about fairness. It talks about the principle of odi alteram partem rule. As I ode pepepe ye di obia. And you say, oh yeah, now pray now the old person do nipa baho. Now obia otie ka so otimi go beyond the sentencing guideline. And yet stated misbehavior obetima kriti. No kriti stated misbehavior amount, not the removal. And that is idea no.
Mate, quick let's have a crossover a minute or two and boycott no as a lawyer. What's not actually no minority the owners.
You see, the mimi who say you see they had no option than to boycott it. Because the point is that say you can be anyone of my before. Nanka I was waiting for yes, I was waiting for you see the plan. So every inch, every minute biano be interrupted.
Yeah.
Ora afenyo markings and the man spoke and spoke and spoke. Na ne kra yes. The point is that omo planning. Na memene what is the name of ahia for? Adia nanka was how you say you take your time, listen to this side. Ebi ohonma the person raises an objection. In court say me a lawyer now raise the objection, and when you are on your feet speaking now can law we are. Wontumi mfa ruling ma unless I also give a rebuttal. Me so me come there. Eti ohwe ya baby won ma bon say mama yarega ka say wie ya na ahia pause ahia force dey no wa support you say me this one sustain. Now watcha afenyo market, so it was not fair to him. That is what we call the principle of odi alteram partem rule, the principle of fair hearing. What you are saying, we raise the objection, no, or in the law, but now we still raise the objection. Then you sit back. Now about the rules, no. What does the rule say? We're making reference to epita legete, omunine benina, including abambabin, abeto or no time, and no majority leader, except per practice. Obia make commentary, say no ma, no check parliamentary handsets. No one say whether or not the statement he's making is in tandem with the rules. Whether or not it said the way so kind of rules no so kind no and also parliamentary rules no so and also nene ye pa na ansa na do ruling aba and na bo say judge be objection overruled, objection sustained na che say ye to aso we dia ba ko kasa wi a na eno an say ya stop ye say ya stop it wo ye bibia na nye ye oni option bia impo tampuri as den o kan asem bi honorable, I mean no disrespect, o kan asem bi say majority may have their way and the minority may have their say. And what the speaker, as a chairman of the committee, what they listen to, Ora Afenyo Markins. Now, what's your nimpo we? Now, dear, Omodia na Edwaya Juma, young Konanka Magronai, they're not good people of Ghana, no sweating at wait, dear one man is Aquanina. So they had no option than to walk out. Now, Moamania dia Mobe Biano. You see, because Papa no pursue Odi Chief Justice, because why he the Odi, no didn't ye, no accord, because every new time MPP man no didn't the but yen you know watching no. I see do as a bunum, justice, I see do, justice for mamma, Mona Monsense you see a jana eshinimo, because if you do baby now, baby, attend enough for Fraba. You smell pepper. You see the point.
But Wontumi TV so edie, Wontumi TV so edie na baby biara wo shebiano ubetumi join in so e wo Facebook e Wontumi TV live e wo Facebook and Wontumi TV live e wo YouTube. You just heard from lawyer Evans Osei Bunsu na ebnade bia otat lawyer ene ewa ha na eno aye hwede e course ewo brashe bidwafie no na lawyer so ahye and that's all the ache na watch na dwene e wo said ye hu niema enra me bench lawyer kakra na bench lawyer kakra lawyer de say be dey na wa ha ye dey na so dey bepon iti be bench no confirm say ye sorry na ma cross over to a year Dr. Charles Dramina na say bia na afi na wachi wafidie e de aba beto adoma Dr. Charles Dramina said ye initially be kachira ono ebribia aba besneko na chese eye China de important ho nyina de ajai ejuma oyema NPP ho prior to a year 2016 elections no na chese enye ejuma ketwa eboa Ghana fu ewo hodoma no all for a year NPP na party no ebaye no Dr. Charles Dramina at a point in time early days na krana party no ebana na oye director of finance and administration our party headquarters hodom na echire no rise by year ambassador deputy ambassador to a year China and then Dr. Charles Dramina a year NPP national treasurer and then openi and ofi hadoma meneno eba betwetwe nkomui and let me acknowledge the presence of a year former regional treasurer that just say hey Radi Yankopo was about to be studio how yeah man can ye cry Ashanti regional treasurer Ada Oye Maslock former Maslock boss will fi hadum Hajia Zinab and so I will studio hadum and there every way there and can be the position no Edia will be straight but easy it Hajia Zinab so no let me acknowledge the presence and the area Dr. China now Hajia position one I would and so position who I went to me I say I baby because Hajia na baby no be cheap in ba ku be na mi Hajia aba studio dia mi Hajia wo studio dia say Hajia approve the bill kakra enya former currently or no eno ye regional treasurer enti doctor me ma kwa ba me Suminia na wapo mu to say nyame adom no mpai bo ye ho ye na wo so nyame adom menso me ho eye last time ye twetwen komo na no kwa na this year was it before elections I think before elections also I'm not so sure about that but then also but I me acknowledge here na say me ma wakwa ba na me nko me ma wakwa ba me Hajia me ho ache egugu ho yeah Hajia
papa keke ene de me be jai me nua be ma kan kwa na oyeduma no wi na makachi de maye de aka na ma no but on na be bie kwan na no e bie eduma na no Asante man mu ha na mata ne chiama bibia is successful inshallah.
Okay now doctor then cause what has been happening after a year elections so far
that's it me fa konya we su nchia etiefo ni ahwefo nyina ahade e ba ni abafie pa na medinchia kese nso every party ra Stephen Ayesu team ho ene chairman Bute no sisi ono na tie adwamo general secretary party mpanifo nyina ho won kran ena mede eba efia hafo ne party ma omutie wo mu kasa fidie so yekoto aba nyana ye hwehwe no yensanka dodo na omabamu buye dodo ebi mu kra minim ebi mu omo yare ye enam nkugu a ebaye ne so na mpanifo se onyema hwegu a o hihye ni ye se ne be nsan hwegu biom opani bi ne ka na asense ye hwinti na ye hwe fom ana ye nwuye achia emuye ye hwinti efise ye hu sebuo bi hye fom ne ani enda fom ho ise no de ye ni ata fom na eno betumi aye sustainable a ehunhia se o se restructure party no ehunhia say yɛtoto nneɛma yie na party no ɛkɔ nkan ɛno mu ɛna last week ɛma party mpanimfoɔ yɛ nsɛntwerɛfoɔ nhyia mu ma update on how the reorganization, the restructuring of the party ɛkɔ na yɛ restructure party a na wohia sɛ ade kɛseɛ baako ɛyɛ party si kasɛm nso no nso ɛno nso yɛhwɛ na yɛ restructure ne bie ɛfiri sɛ ade bi kɔɔ so ɛno ka ho bi ɛna 2024 yɛlusu aba no wokɔ baabiaa nea wote wɔ party fo a ɔmo ka nsi yɛnya ahwee ama yɛnya ahwee no ɛkɔ se yɛn 2 million votes plus na kyɛ sɛ yɛnya ahwee ne ho ade nsɛm political parties bi mu o ɛfisɛ vote a ɛyɛ as a result of yɛnya ahwee no ɛdɔɔso sɛ vote a party bi mu nyaayɛ nti mpanimfoɔ yɛ sɛ dabi sɛ yɛnya ahwee etumi abɔ yɛn ka vote yɛ te sɛ deɛ a ne nea wɔsi edom wɔsikɔ na yɛhu yɛnya ahwee ne fireby na yɛ pa no aduro sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a yɛ restructure party yɛbɛtumi ayi ɛno so afiri hɔ nti edom wɔsikɔ no yɛhu sɛ yɛnya ahwee ne fa kɛseɛ na yɛ sinto bi ababɛda party ne mu sɛ party mpanimfoɔ ɛkyekyere party 91-92 no na ɔmo adwenmpo bi sɛ emre bi bɛba sɛ ɔmo anya ahwee a party ne bɛkɔ akɔdi baakofo botom ɔmo mpɛ sɛ bɛkɔ akɔdi baakofo botom ɛnam sikasɛm a ɛbɛbɛ mu no nti no party ni biara ɛmfa ne ntoboa mmra efisɛ yɛde ntoboa ba yɛ membership dues na koko na yɛsi mpanimfoɔ sɛ yɛ de ɛma hina ɛyɛ ma kakra no yɛkɛsie ni a party no bɛnya sika pudu a yɛde bɛyɛ adwuma ɛnkɔba ne sɛ yɛbɛkɔ akɔdan baakofoɔ na yɛayɛ na saa de na nkɔso no nti no wobɛhwɛ mu yɛkɔyɛ campaign na baakofoɔ ne akɔgye 5 million wobɛyɛ ne akɔgye 10 million 15 million ne agye menua nipa na yɛhia sika sɛ na ɔde aba yɛhia wei na ɔde aba no onye Father Christmas o ɔdisika no babafu a adɔdɔdeɛ ba party ni mu a ɛwɔ sɛ ɛkɔ party ma hɔ a ɔno so ɔbɛyɛ dɛn ɔbɛgye ne bafu enti sɛ nipa yi na ade bi ba na wɔ se ɛbɛkyɛ ɛwɔ regions ni mu Ashanti region maybe ka me constituency kwada so maybe sane kɔ me polling station ɛwɔ hɔma ase na polling station MPP fo polling station nyinaa enya mu kyɛfa no ɛnam sɛ yɛanyɛ asɛdeɛ bi nti no na sinto bi abɛda hɔ na party ni so hia sika no baabi a party no kɔfa sika no ɛba no ɛde bɛyɛ party no ɔmo ana saa nkrankra no ɛna dɔdɔdeɛ no fa kɛseɛ na abɛkɔ ɔmo hɔ ɛba ne saa na ne ɛbɛka party ma bɛkyɛ no ɛnso kyɛ like wo kyakra ɛnso ɛwɔ nkran na bi ɛsane aba other regions na aba bɛyɛ wei na kyɛ sɛ yɛnya ahwe no kwa na ɛkɔ so na wei ne mpanifo si da bi sɛ na tie dia na nea osi etu aseɛ na ansa na yɛbɛtumi etu aseɛ no ɛwɔ sɛ party no nso so ne sikasɛm ahoɔden na si pisita evi sɛ utu onum tuo ka kyerɛ safo sɛ ye mamo adododie ni bio party ma de bema party ma ne onso be ka kyerɛ sɛ ne onso fa osika kɔyɛ o party at the breakdown the beba party ni mo if we say the center will not be able to hold and on na mpanifo aye ne sɛ there be sɛ sanity dia na ni yensan kofa nia mpanifo akyekyere party ne de ma yɛn na wo hwɛ ye party constitution ma Article 34B of the MPP Constitution say, a member shall be in good standing where the member has paid his or her dues in full in the prescribed format. Now, so, and then so there, party in Pennyford yen prescribed format in a short code star 920 star 270 hash star 920 star 270 hash. So obosa short code ya na utia udiusa no abeye member in good standing and no ho update and a party pen for the two dra a year last week you know sene be ya party ni bia won twen se ebedum bia ye ko djumedie bi wo party ni mu na yaka se o anka djumedie odi bia se fata na abato ekoto utu bia yeye na akansie ugina bia yeye na mom untia udiusa ntie ma okwan eba ne saa na ede wantwantwi na eba
o se code no eye ne way
star 920 star 270 hash
270 hash okay enti said your Dr. China Ayeka no star 920 star 270 hash welcome obadia epienie welcome to NPP payment portal patriot to NPP payment portal patriot select an option
right
1 a dues
good
2 a donation
correct
3 a claims
correct
and a 4 a my dues and no crowd breaking it down and kabemi do
right and 4 no my dues and no and a what your dues no per se uhu a cow dear o come my dues na ebemo who dues payment status a cow dear number 3 no claims benefit be a party mpanifo dwuno ho se utia dues a obenya no se ehya na adwuma eho na obe make claim na osika aba beda phones ye beba ho so number 2 no donation and obeti na obi donate na yese na yosimi donate me nya hwe me nya acknowledgement bia donation no person ma donation to party a oye no ho a party account mu straight na party nso ama wo ho recognition and number 1 dues ni Ayeka ho asem sisi enti choose one na next one na baby say are you paying for yourself or for others na chese system na Ayeka ho asem ubetumi do telephone etua mobi ebia no bi tu fie opeso tua bi enso nimomo ne ye enu nti ubo star 920 star 270 hash na u choose one na we choose paying for others na fi wabo nipa na wutua ma no ne telephone number shaho se ne be sika bia wutua bia na be ko nipa ne dimu receipt ni so be ko nipa ne telephone so se wutua ma wankasa ho a na ne wato aso myself enti uye wi a ebebi sa say category ben na wo pe enam se party empenufo pe se party dues no
when the doctor be pacho yesu idea be call me twincha wa dem who say one no ye dues and now 4 no so my dues enti e bia na obi akoye dues no say bia won call so krada say bia obi otifie na afi wa kire mi ne kwando se party bo pe say okoso on course do nye bibia wo so da a point be na so sha say
number 1 dues obeko dues na wakwa akutua
okay
watua wie na opese ohun dues sem no nia watua nia aka no eho na obeko mi dues ametia eno ne my dues no number 4 no my dues ni mi dues ametia misika ametia exactly e ka odie ene ne nkeka ho
na dues do kwa for starters saying dues no ye party ba say ns otua
ye were 4 categories nyedi kan 2 cedis per member per month eno ye bronze category nye toso 5 cedis per member per month da busumi bia obetua 5 cedis eno silver nye di toso biom 8 cedis per member per month eno ye gold ena kese pa ewo mu 10 cedis per member per month platinum.
It's dues ina kese pa no 10 cedis eno ye busumi it's a free 2 cedis
a copim 10
cedis oh
sanity now it was so your party ni bia dia party bad kwan dia it was so belonging to at least one of these in fact one category you need to belong to one say 10 cedis say 8 cedis say 5 cedis say 2 cedis you must belong to one of these. Send beya over fulfill the constitutional requirement of being in good standing. Send beya jumedia we be do party mu abato ana kansie ana de onsusu betumi agina bie na odo ho agimo. Eno na party mpenufo aka ne say wonye in good standing na ebie du honoma ni ama okwan ama wanye bi enti hyase so we current executive we former executive ana so who aspire so be executive that no shasye na ye na members nso so ye encourage and to going back to Say
now when they sorry make me note here hold down. Say be obi tua 2 cedis, say be obi tua 8 cedis, obi tua kope be 10 cedis. Be I share who say obi atumi nya pete be we tua 2 cedis no dey betumi akasa wo no wo che your no tua say na is there something and then na ye pepe obi ahode for the love of a party
obi aye party ni no two ways about that, but and say oko number 3 na claims bi wo ho, that means say benefit bi wo ho no mo a obe claim na eno no party mpanimfo e de nhihye bebre egu akwan mu nia conversation edu achi edu the final stage no